Every bell rang like a warning.
And he winks at George while you're talking to him.
Every step forward came with consequences.
See ya. There was the power of
Butterbean didn't just win fights, he erased plans. He ended. He turned moments into nightmares. Watch this. When Butterbean turned fights into nightmares.
Right now, it's just a sideshow.
Butterbean expected fast food at Foxwoods. Jonathan Whitfield sat down and ordered the full menu.
Who also had a jab, was a sparring partner, and also was one.
He starts to rush in, and he stops. And he starts, and he stops.
Here, right now, the Butterbean phenomenon. Well, Butterbean with 19 wins, 9 first. There's that wild swing, Tribal Nation, and they have enjoyed it. And Ed, you were talking about Butterbean trying to get that jab.
Murray's the time to work on the jab.
More the patience by Butterbean. Now he rushes in. He sees an opportunity to hold on around the waist.
Yeah, but you know, it amazes me because everybody goes in there swinging Butter's feints. Look at these foot feints from Butter. In the hotel last night, kids were coming up rubbing his...
And who knows now, maybe those last few fights start to develop, face some better competition.
Yeah, he says his technique has been to win.
From rounds 1 to 3, Butterbean leaned on him like a refrigerator that wasn't going anywhere without backup.
From his people, first thing they said to him, hey, you want to be famous?
Butterbean has just walked right through those punches of Whitfield. Now, he's tired. Now you can score. But Butterbean has had the...
For this one, now that he's breaking, I think, all boxing records. Well, we're coming down to the conclusion of third. Good punch, Ed.
The referee stopped it at 144. Endurance tried, but power always wins the bill.
Joe L. Scott, rising young heavyweight. Michael Ortega stops the fight. That is enough for...
Technical knockout, Butterbean!
Butterbean didn't go for a knockout on Pat Jackson. He slow-cooked him like a classic gumbo.
And in truth, we thought that Myers threw his opponents more and fight more instinctively. If he tries to get too fundamentally oriented, which over the long haul he needs, it might hurt him in some crowd support for Butterbean, as you heard. Butterbean tries to dig the body there now.
Round 2, and Butterbean hammered Jackson's body so mercilessly, his abs might as well have filed a missing person report.
And this is the level of opponents he has primarily fought. Well, in a survival mode, he's not punching much. I don't think he has much on the punch. We'll be back for round 3. I thought he was going to fall down. Well, exactly. If you ever wanted to define the word reluctance, it's the face. Hold on. Good body work by Butterbean. That's a good idea by him, no? The interesting thing, Dave, is he hasn't really hurt Jackson that much. He's been scheduled for 3. Yeah.
Fight over by RTD, because sometimes surviving means knowing when to stay down.
The guy's Terry Woods, who doesn't have to ref anymore.
And a technical knockout for Butterbean. Let's hear it.
Butterbean came to Vegas holding a title belt and bad intentions. And Patrick Graham needed 2 rounds to understand how bad this decision really was.
Butterbean has learned in his 40-fight tour of the little left jab to his... Clancy said his footwork's getting better.
He got footwork.
He's going to mount an offense. If he can good try to finish the round, 10-rounders, he might have to give up Butterbean now.
Butterbean is strong, you see.
Graham seems to be losing just... Butterbean gap.
Jab, he can do a lot.
Time Graham has been down in his 9-fight career.
With the right hand. Good for Butterbean.
And he winks at George while you're talking.
The referee leapt in like a lifeguard on duty, pulling a man out before the punches swallowed him whole. Round 1 was Butterbean taking notes, tapping the body like a shopper, making sure the watermelon was worth taking home.
Phillips, and that will be a big...
Rodney doing the right thing, though. Go downstairs to the body, don't tie it. See it.
There it is. Oh, and he just missed. Butterbean did with a right hand as we come to the end. Very good combination from Rodney, and he's starting to get caught. They make one fatal mistake, and then it's all over. But he needs to get off of those ropes. That's where Butterbean won.
You can see the belly closer than the head, too.
Oh!
See ya.
Phillips hit the canvas like he was supposed to be there. The referee ended it fast because this had crossed the line from boxing into Southern hospitality with bad intentions. Butterbean stepped into Mandalay Bay with a title belt and the calm certainty of someone who knows the house always wins, particularly when he owns the table.
That beat Butterbean rather easily in New York. One thing you don't want to do is get into a slugging match with Butterbean. Opportunity, but not yet able to get his feet set.
Kenny Craven spent round one hugging, circling, and hoping for mercy, but Butterbean stayed in his face, applying non-stop pressure.
Right in, hard right hand, and Butterbean
As well.
done a great job. It's a hit for Butterbean's big shots, and here comes the inevitable. Ellisville, Mississippi. King Craven's friends and family are saying,
The rematch started like Norris had the script memorized. All that was left was a signature.
And they were your fights all the way through. So you fight 4 times. Professional fighter, Dave. The powers could be limitless here. He knocked the guy through the ring ropes, 45 pounds. A very scary sight. I guess. And the Butterbean the next game and going all over the place.
Round one. In fact, he's landing anytime he feels like it. Got his head and is coming forward with some good shots.
And you're seeing some tough man windmilling by Butterbean. He still has that.
Round 2, Butterbean works the body and head, and Norris's legs start loading, buffering.
Well, it's wild now, folks, and there goes Doug Norris. It's over.
Butterbean's professional opponents have given him
Defeated Eric Butterbean.
Bell rings. Butterbean moves like free food just appeared across the room.
420. And had to go on a fight. I think he won the Butterbean lookalike contest. And he is
Some of the pushing tactics that Paul Springer's using. You know, like most in their debut, Paul Springer can probably get it, but can he take it?
47 seconds in, and this wasn't a fight. Vegas just got a casino-style jump scare.
Esch, who is just 8 fights now in a professional career, trying to...
Butterbean entered Fantasy Springs like the final boss, and Louis Monaco just hit start without reading the warning.
Well, that does it for this fight.
Butterbean stepped into Chattanooga with the look of a man finished with paperwork, and Kevin Towell realized fast this trilogy was ending violently.
Butterbean, because he fought on WrestleMania just last Sunday. He won a 1-round.
Kenny Keene fought in the main event.
After having turned pro, one of them against Talon.
Butterbean had moved up to the end of round number 1. Butterbean in some counterpunching of his own. Butterbean missing with a right hand, scoring with a left and a right as Talon, promote himself.
But how many fights does he have?
Second knockout. And he sends Talon down here with his second win. And a 30-second knockout. In control in this 4-round bout as he continues to pound the overmatched Talon. Remember, under the unified rules, you cannot be saved by the bell.
The heck out of Butterbean. No, that's not true. Paul Jones, the great defensive lineman from the Dallas Cowboys.
Had been some talk about Butterbean fighting Shaquille. It's a whole different sport. By the way, Talon's getting...
At 250, the referee finally stepped in. Toughness only stretches so far.
comes into Chattanooga, Tennessee, and gets the job done. Fans wanted to see him win, and he does.
Butterbean stayed perfectly calm, parked like a truck, while Peter McNeely came flying in like a shopping cart with one bad wheel.
With your medical background, is this too risky for him to be fighting under these circumstances? It certainly is. He had a long time.
Between the two guys, they have 89 wins, and neither of them have fought a live fighter.
Pounds lighter than Butterbean. There's a
drinks your age a little too much. Didn't die to train all his life.
You cannot look down for him. Oh, he missed with the. It's all Butterbean. McNeely ready to go, and that's it.
At 2:59, the referee had seen enough. This was never going to be a comeback story. Butterbean stepped into the Pepsi Center like normal rules didn't exist, and Marcos found out right away just how much power 400-plus pounds could carry.
They could all emulate him and look like him and feel it.
Will fight one of the top fighters, or is he destined? St. Luis Castillo defends for the first time against the former. Going up against Marcus Road and going into the last break. Butterbean throws those real wide. Shannon Briggs locked him out, and last time out, Andrew Road, not exactly a ballerina in there, though.
He lost 2 rounds.
Well, he likes to eat, but he doesn't like to eat less.
By round 3, Road was gasping like he jogged all the way to Denver.
Right now, it's just a sideshow.
Big ripping shots by Butterbean. Road right now trying to get up on his feet, and it is over. So the Bean gasses Road.
Butterbean walked into Mandalay Bay like the fight was double parked, and George Lindberger barely had time to even blink before chaos started.
Easy jab against Butterbean. People do that for a couple of rounds. Ultimately, of course, he's fighting.
He's out.
On his feet, he's out.
I have Butterbean still going after.
Still wants to beat it along.
Before Lindberger's brain could fully load round 1, Butterbean's left hook shut it down completely. Butterbean stepped into the casino like a slot machine programmed for one result: concussions. And within moments, Ed White understood this rematch was
Nuts, blood streams down Butterbean's face.
That wasn't just power, that was inevitability. Butterbean didn't chase knockouts. He turned fights into nightmares. Who do you think survived the longest? Let us know in the comments.